So, as you can see, not too much has changed since we last talked, except for the fact that it's a lot more windy and a lot more serious winds. Trying to think of a good way to describe the sound of the wind. It's like a whole bunch of fighter jets all taking off one right after another. And so you have the afterburner sound that just is continually blowing. I don't know if you can see, look about right where that fire plug is, look at the street, and you should be able to see that there is a little bit of water build-up starting and some sheets of rain going by. Now, however, we do have a little bit of drama, not entirely unexpected. The gutters are now overloaded, and you can see that we are dripping straight from the roof, overflowing. Let me go up, lower. There we go. It's overflowing straight onto the brick steps, but you know, that's only to be expected. Little bit of flooding over there. There we go. And you can start to see the beginning of that storm drain back up right to the, what's that side? Right of the light blue mailbox. And very mild right now, but if that doesn't keep clear, tonight when the actual hard part of the storm hits, the actual core of the hurricane, that will definitely become problematic. Right now we've got enough street on either side though for a car to get through, so people are still zooming about the neighborhood, but of course nothing like they would be on a typical Saturday afternoon. So that's the latest from the weather forecast, is that we are going to get the core about the time of high tide, which is delightful, isn't it? Between 7 and 10 p.m. tonight. It's going to be a wee bit dark here, but I will try to maybe find a flashlight and come out and give you all some updates on what's actually happening. Well, in the meantime, it's actually just been a normal stormy day, and we're very, very fortunate we haven't lost power. I want to say something like 20,000 people are without power right now. So we're definitely fortunate. We already have had, sadly, one fatality, a child in an apartment with his mum, and a tree limb fell through the apartment wall onto the bed where the mum and the child were lying, and the tree pinned the child and killed it, and so very tragic. The mum survived, the child did not. And that's just one of those freak things that you can't predict. You know, you're in an apartment, you're far inland, you don't expect, you know, half of a tree to come crashing through your wall. But unfortunately it did happen. We were talking a bit earlier on Twitter about some charming surfers who decided that they were bored and they didn't care so much about living as they did surfing, and so they went surfing. Someone's got to give the police something to do today, I guess. Welcome to Southern Intelligence. But as you can see, the winds are getting worse. I'm very excited about that though, because trees falling aside. One of my favorite things about a hurricane is the days after the hurricane, when the air is just so clear and everything is so sharp. It just blows all that air pollution that we suffer from right out of the way. So the squirrels have all taken shelter. The birds you could hear earlier are definitely all hunkered down as low as they can get, and it'll be very interesting to see what happens over the next, 6 to 8 hours. Anyway, hope you all are staying safe and dry and not being stupid like me and running around in this. But hey, someone has to suffer for reporting's sake, right? Alright, darling. Talk to you later.